Of Health Check, we're addressing insomnia and what you can do about it. Here's a recent virtual interview all about it. It's that time again to check in with your health. It is our monthly health check with Dr. Nooristani. Sleep, big issue for me. Thank goodness Dr. Nooristani is joining us now to talk about insomnia and what it is that we can do about it. Doctor, thank you so much for taking on this topic. It's something that affects me personally. So, first question up. If you are able to fall asleep at night, but then you wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall back asleep, is that considered insomnia?
The answer is absolutely yes. So just you said you're suffering from insomnia. You're not alone. 32% of population is suffering from insomnia. So literally one third of population cannot sleep well. So insomnia is defined as either inability to sleep or maintain a sleep for 6 hours straight. So if you're not sleeping or you're getting up in the middle of the night a couple times, then yes, you are suffering from insomnia.
Before we get to the solutions, because I know you have a few for us, let's talk a little bit about the causes, if we might. I know that, usually health, you need to look at multiple factors. It might not just be one thing. I know that, a lot of people talk about how we have so many screens these days. A lot of people cite stress and that we're less physically active. Are these relevant factors? And what else would you like to add to that?
You're absolutely right. So I think one of the biggest factor we call about, depression, medical condition like from cancer to diabetes to high blood pressure, etc., all affects your sleep pattern, and there's a strong link between the two. Also, we're talking about, daily stress, job, and what is called a negative thoughts before sleep. So when you're sleeping, you're so consumed with everything around you, you keep on thinking about these negative thoughts that cycle itself over and over and over, and it stops you from sleeping or falling to a deep sleep which your brain needs. So you're absolutely right. The stressor in life, other medical condition absolutely affect how you sleep, how much you sleep. A good example is acid reflux. We talked about millions and millions of people suffer from that, and that's a big one when it comes to causing you not to sleep well. Now, some people think they are sleeping, but there's so many times they wake up during the night, but they're not self-aware that they are awake. Good example, sleep
Mm.
apnea. People who are obese and have sleep apnea, they wake up several times, but they just don't know they are woken up. So they're so tired during morning. But you're absolutely right. Stress is one of the big ones.
Well, I was talking to our weatherman at Channel 13 here this morning, and he actually wears a sleep tracker because and I don't know what brand it was, but we were talking about the importance of getting that deep sleep as well. I really appreciate that you brought up the negative thoughts because that's something that has happened to me. And I think that, especially during the pandemic, it has been a time of high anxiety for most people. And so a lot of people who have been having a hard time falling asleep or waking up in the middle of the night, it has been coupled with these negative thoughts. Doctor, let's get to the solution. You have some tips for folks to try to improve their
Uh,
situation if they're suffering from insomnia.
I mean, everybody jumps into getting a drug, a prescription. So I want everybody to stay away from that for now. That's not your first step. You're not first solution. Simple things, what's called a cognitive behavior therapy, which is basically looking at your behavior and how you can modify it. And they are simple things. For example, if you're gonna drink a caffeinated beverages during the night or before you sleep, drinking alcohol, watching TV, listening to loud noise or music, or we're on the phone 24/7, so that bright screen, all that affects you. And if you can learn how to meditate and relax your body, breathing techniques, that nature were simple to do, but it's a habit. You have to do it consistently. I think that's your number
Mm.
one treatment for getting back your regular 3 4 at least 6 hours of sleep. And then the second step will be medication.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, when I hear you talk about how to set the scene for sleep and what to avoid, it's almost like when you have like a hyperactive child and you're trying to get them to wind down for sleep. It's almost like we have to treat ourselves like precious little beings and help ourselves wind down. There's also something really incredible that you recommend called Balance 7. This product actually optimizes pH. pH has been a big topic of conversation in a lot of not only diet circles but medical circles. Tell me of the relevance and what it means to balance your pH.
So I think one of the things that pH causes increased acidity within your body. Obviously, that's the definition of your pH. When acidity goes up, too many problems happen in the body. This is a strong association between your pH and diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and insomnia is no difference. If, for example, a good example, your acid, you have acid reflux, too much acid in your stomach, right? And that wakes you up from
Hmm.
the sleep, definitely causes insomnia. So how you balance it, Balance 7 is one of those highly concentrated alkaline that helps you balance that pH along with your other behavior treatment, including proper diet, exercise, relaxation technique, breathing techniques that you're
Yep.
going to use will give you a good balance.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your I appreciate how you take on a problem like insomnia by talking about it in a very balanced, kind of multi-factor way. Dr. Nooristani, thank you for joining us today. I'm going to mention your special offer because, folks, just for Morning Blend viewers right now, when you use the code word AL to get free shipping and 10% off your first purchase when you visit Balance 7, that's the number 7, Balance7.com. And Dr. Nuristani, we'll see you next month for this special segment, our health check. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. See you.